Good morning. I'm just about to leave for Torbay Car Boot Sale, and it looks like it's going to be a stunner of a day, mid to late 20s. It's going to be a hot one, which means hopefully lots of sellers there and lots of bargains to be found. So all you've got to do is stay tuned and let's see what we actually do find. Hello loyal subscribers and viewers, welcome back to Torbay Car Boot Sale. We're near Paignton, sort of almost near Torquay, on the English Riviera. This video is sponsored by zipsale.co.uk. Thank you very much. If you're thinking about cross-listing your stock from eBay to multiple platforms, this could be the answer for you. Check them out, link in the description. Could be very, very useful and very profitable as well. So I've spotted a box of Wallace & Gromit stuff here. A little box of goodies, all new with tags, key rings I think. So let's take a closer look, find out how much this is. How much is your box of key rings?
The whole box of them?
Yeah.
Right. These are all collector's key. We're selling them £3 each.
Oh, right, okay.
So, you know, I mean, I could do a deal if you buy the lot, but that's all I can do.
What would you do?
Let's show the how many is in there. They're all collectors. See, there's the space in there, they're all collectors, see. They're £3 each, so just let's work it out. Three. There's £30 worth there.
Okay.
So I do the lot for 25 with the tin.
Right.
That's the best I can do.
Okay.
All right.
I might leave it for now.
Yeah,
Let me have a little think about it.
So they are collectible ones.
Yeah,
these,
yeah,
so,
definitely, yeah. All right.
You know what I mean? But
Thank you for the offer.
For £5 off and give you the tin. That's all I can do.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
I just felt that £25 there was a little bit steep for me. Fine if you're keeping it for yourself, but from a resale point of view, not so good. But I did like those glass things that were next to the gent that was serving me. I don't know what they were though, but they looked interesting. And you know me, I like interesting things. I wonder if we'll bump into any viewers today. I mean, in an ideal world, every viewer who says hello should come with a gift. What you got?
Present for you, mate.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's very kind of you.
I've got a pretty good deal, so I just thought a bit of support for the channel.
Oh, cheers. No, thanks. No, I'll put that on my shelf actually. I'll keep it.
Oh, you're going to? By all means, you know,
keep it.
£100, you don't know.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, man, no.
Cheers.
Good luck anyway.
You too, mate. How much is this one? How much?
£3.
£3. Do you know if it works?
Probably like this.
Just missing the battery cover.
Came from the deaf school.
Oh, right.
So I did it for the deaf children.
Right. Thank you.
Tenner, is that alright? Sorry.
How much is your horse?
£2. It's the Disney one from Beauty and the Beast, Philippe.
I wondered which one it was.
Yes. As you can tell, my children like horses and unicorns, but they've got to that age now where it's... I'm sure you do.
Right, I'll take that.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care. He's one of those that you heat in the
Oh, he's a heat up one. I thought he might have been a jelly cat, but he's not.
No, he's not jelly. I've obviously got children too, because my children are obsessed with jelly cats.
Well, they're quite collectible as well, so. Yeah, don't just get rid of your jelly cats who, you know, they can be worth a bit of money.
Hold of those, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the jelly cat?
It's a special little
So
body.
I'll pay up in a minute when I see if there's anything else. I'm not going to go off.
Sure, I won't run it that fast for £2. Somebody could enjoy it. Especially when you've got shoes that gets everywhere. They're like only front counters all over everything.
It's even
There's your
thank
two.
you.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
I was thinking about the back. That might be all in the astroturf. It'll be all over there. It'll be everywhere. Won't
The Disney horses nearly always do pretty well, so I'd always look out for those, especially the more unusual ones. How much is your helmet?
Do 20 on that one.
20.
Still for that.
Okay.
There's some new gloves as well.
Gloves in there. Right, thank you. If you're a regular or loyal viewer, then you'll notice that I am more of a smalls person. So I like small things, not big things. I mean, that's mainly down to the fact of storage. So, you know, I operate from home and I don't really want to be getting really big items because we don't have a lot of space. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't want the big items if I can help it. How much is that one?
£5.
And what about your lamp?
£3.
Your toaster?
20. Brand new.
Yeah. Now then, Chris, this is your hindsight speaking. You can leave this one alone. You can walk away now. Just leave it. Put it back. If you even consider offering £4 on this item, we're not friends anymore. Did you do 4 on that one?
Ollie, 4 right on your thing? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Like your book set?
They're £15 online, so I'd like to get 8 for them.
Okay. Here you go, I'll take that one.
Lovely,
Thank you. you want to do 2 on your lamp?
250?
Go on then.
No, I haven't got anything.
It's all right. Don't worry. I've got change. That's great. Thanks very
Lovely,
much. Thank you. There's not a lot of money in the nightlight, but I thought it was cool anyway. How much is your toy?
150?
Take £1 on it.
Okay.
Cool. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've not picked up a lot of plushies recently, so it's not like me. But I've got a few today. To be fair, I always like picking up plush toys. Easy to post. Normally you get them very cheap, and sometimes they can have decent returns. So they've always been good for me, plush toys. I am much more careful now about which ones I buy. But that comes with experience, and the more you buy, the more you learn. Don't forget, stick around till the end to see everything that I bought, because I don't always capture everything on camera. You know that. You've got to stay till the end. That's the whole point. I want you to stay till the end. Nice looking jacket here.
Quite small though.
It's alright, it's not for me.
I couldn't find any size on it.
Yeah, it looks like the labels have been taken out of it.
They're normally sort of up, I looked up the side and everything.
Yeah, like, yeah, no, obviously you get one there, and then normally there's one on the inside as well.
I mean, I wore it. You know, I don't know whether it was male or female, but I wore it.
How much do you want for it?
£3. I mean, I can put it.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Go on, I'll take it for £3.
Just I can't get into it anymore.
Oh. Yeah, we've all been there. £3, here we go. There you go. Thank you very much. All right. How much are those?
The eye was £8 because it comes with the headphones.
Okay.
That one's £5.
That's fine.
It's got a few marks on it, but they all work.
Is it working? Yeah.
Yeah, the testing. We're selling it.
Yeah, fair enough. Did you do £4 on it? Five.
Just got a few marks. I think where it's been stored and it's been touching the case all this time.
Yeah, like residue type thing. Go on, I'll give you £5.
Okay.
Thanks very much. Nice one, thanks.
Do 10 on the free if you want.
Do 10. Is that your absolute best?
9.
Did you go 8 on them? I don't know much about them, you see, so I don't know. I'm going.
I think they'd go for about 10 to 12 each. On
Yeah.
The line. So I'll just put them out like that. I think 9.
9. If they're still there in a bit, I might have them.
Okay.
Moldiva. Hmm. Right, thanks very much. So I passed on those VHSs, but would you have picked up the manga videos? I'm not an expert by any means on those, so I didn't really want to do it.
No, I was going to say, the break again. Well, the thing is that they're either, I can't get them, or they're just making silly money at the auction.
How much is your jigsaw?
3 for that one.
3.
Yeah, I was going to say, silly money.
I'll take that. Mm, 253. Thank you. Just in case you're wondering, I have already been back to the car once, and the Russian bags are reset and emptied, ready to go again. Interesting looking thing here. It's one of those UFO fibre optic lamps. I didn't go any further with it because I thought to myself, sometimes they're a bit cheapy, but would you pick that up? One of those fibre optic things? Yeah, maybe it'd have been worth it, I don't know. Some pop figures there, but they were all Bondy type ones, I think. Multiples of the same. There's a slush puppy maker there, just on the right hand side. I think they go for about £30–40 on Facebook. How much is that one? 30. Yeah, they're pretty much on the money with that price. Some clothing. Mostly kids or youth though, so I kind of avoid those unless it's something really special. This was a really big boot sale today. Stretched over 2 fields. Always is on a nice hot day like this one. Some electronics in there. Bit battered, so left them be. There's a fan that I could probably do with that at home. Should have picked that up. Didn't even remember seeing that fan. Now that's neat, I like that. That's really cool. How much is that one?
50p.
I'll take that. There you go.
Lovely.
Thank you, cheers. Defo having that for 50p. I love that about car boots though. I just love the random nature of stuff that you can find. I think we all do. I think it's safe to say we all just love that aspect of boot sales. Really gives a good selection of items to your eBay store or whatever store that you sell on, you know, Marketplace, Depop and Etsy and all that. It gives you a great selection of stuff when you come to a boot sale. Are they the only Muppets you've got? Have you got any other ones?
And I've only got a Bonzo.
It's a shame there weren't a few more Muppets there. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Muppets, absolutely love them. But it was just Gonzo, and I just couldn't be bothered just buying the one. How much is your mug?
20p.
Take it. There you go, there's 50p there, it's fine.
Thank you, my love.
Cheers.
Thank you.
And there it is, proof of Car Boot Chris's generosity right there.
Yeah. Well, that won't work.
No one can say I'm a Scrooge, ever.
But yeah, they're collector's items now, aren't they?
Oh, somebody will want it.
So you're talking about that
Yeah,
one?
you can switch him on. I'll let you switch him
No,
on.
it's fine, I know exactly what it does. There's £10 your price
He's
on it.
10.
You go any less on it?
Well, no, he's got £4 worth of batteries in there.
You can keep the batteries if you want.
No. I'd rather sell it and get a bit of money.
Would you do 8 on it?
Give me 9 and it's yours.
Ugh.
Oh, that's still a bargain.
Bit fishy to me.
Come to me at the end of the day if it's still
Okay.
there, you'd get it for
It's a
8.
deal. All right.
I'm going at 12.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do another lap yet, so I'll have a word on my way back round
Have
again.
a little thing.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Right. I'm actually glad she didn't accept my £8 offer there. It wasn't worth it, basically. Not worth it. Not from a resale point of view. I did check completed and sold afterwards, and Definitely not worth it. There wasn't much money in it, to be honest with you. So dodged a bullet on that one.
Prices are when they'll sing to you. Where's he from? Any idea?
I'm not sure. It's got Disney on it.
Yeah, it's asking me where's he from. And he's got 2 little kids, and if they don't know, I'm sure I will.
How much is it?
£3.
Do £2 on it?
Yeah, go on then. Take me to a good home.
Ah, thank you. Cheers.
Before my dog finds it,
Yeah.
it's just sniffing through the bags.
There you go.
When she finds it, it's
That's it.
gone.
Yeah, chewed up.
Chewed up.
And yet Thank another you. plush toy in the bag.
Alright, cheers.
You can't beat them really, to be honest with you, for value and potential profit. Very, very easy things to pick up. If you're a newbie, not a bad place to start. Just as long as you're not in front of me nicking all my plushes, there'll be no problem, okay?
Pound each.
No DVDs today, actually. Not picked any up. No films. Nothing. Not really been looking, to be fair. But I have spotted a nice looking, old looking, rusty looking clock. But it's Tweety Pie. It's cool.
It's been apart for a while.
Yeah.
I still keep in touch with a lot of them. We've always had them when I left.
Do you know if it actually
It did
works?
work. I bought it in France, but it's been put in a cupboard for a while.
Mm.
But yeah, hopefully I'll
Well, I'll give it a whirl for £1.
Used to be Tweety Martin.
Thank you. And of course, a big up to our sponsors for this video, Zip Sale. It's the UK's first cross-listing tool for resellers. And actually, they're offering a free trial at the moment. So you can try it for 90 days, see if you like it, see if it's any use to you. Link in the description below. Take a look, see what you think.
Gab, you see Mr. Dudley yet?
Sorry?
Yeah, mate. Oh, sorry, I was talking to me.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
How much are your dolls?
I wanted a couple of quid each for them.
£2 each.
I sold a load this morning, mate. I had loads there. I had about 15 of them.
Ah,
So the girls don't play with them anymore, mate.
yeah.
That's the trouble.
And I did my normal pay in that few hours. That's
Regulars will come up on the buses and that like, you know? Yeah. They've got good variety. That's what it matters.
You know that right?
Now, I'm sorry if you can't quite see what I'm looking at here, but I'm just reaching over to pick up some figures. and you might get a little look at it. I think they are like Spawn figures or sort of similar horror figures, but the chap just wants just a little bit too much for me. How much are your figures?
Oh, they're 40 quid a piece, mate, then. I'll do a deal on the lot, like, if you want them interested, like.
Yeah, it's a bit out of my price range.
Yeah, mate, they're about 80 quid a piece.
Really?
Like, yeah,
Wow.
Not cheap, them ones, mate. Yeah, collector's ones, like, you know what I mean?
What's it from? Is it Spawn?
Well, mate, I just think there's just some kind of horror stuff, mate. Right, mate,
We'll leave that there.
no, that's my bag. Oh, you might want to back up.
Ouch, that was a lot. £40 each on the figures. One of you lot's going to tell me now that they're worth £200 each, aren't you? Go on. Game gear. Ooh, oh, it's empty. I did check afterwards because sometimes empty boxes can be good, but it's not worth much anyway. The game's not worth much. I think it was DuckTales or something like that. No, not worth picking up anyway, just for a box only. That's like a travel iron, bit of a retro theme to it. Or vintage maybe. I left it. I'm a big Tom Hanks fan, by the way. Love Tom Hanks. This is one of the greatest war films ever made. It's a VHS special edition. I left it though. Didn't bother. Quite a bit of vintage stuff on this store. That UFO lamp's still there.
Yes, please. It folds.
Nobody wanted it.
The legs fold in.
Oh, hang on a second. What do we have here?
We'll watch your demonstration.
I'm going to watch a professional.
How much is that?
Yeah, I was going to say, I wouldn't a couple of quid down there.
£2. I'll take that. Thank you. Cheers. Yep, thank you very much. I'll take that for 2 squiddly diddlies. There's probably quite a few bits on here I could have bought, to be honest with you. There's some half decent stuff. I'm looking at it all now in hindsight thinking, you know what, Chris, you could have had some stuff off here. Were you blind or something that day? How much are your videos?
Sorry?
How much are your videos?
What, the whole lot?
No.
No. I don't know. 50 pence each, something like that? Or?
50p each. I knew there was a little spider on this. Let's have a look. My eyes have spotted something special.
Pound for those 3.
Okay. Oh boy.
It's one of those things that videos is like,
Well, they're coming back a little bit.
still...
They are coming
If you
back
know,
a
you
little
know.
bit. Comment below if you know.
Morning.
Morning, you alright?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
How much for those?
It's £2.
Got it. Well, I'd like to say it's been a pleasure, but I'm starting to get that motion sickness again. So let's call it a day, and we'll reconvene and see the full haul. That's everything that you missed as well. So stay tuned. We got a change of a 10?
Yeah.
Thank you. Right, well, we are done at Torbay for today. We've picked up a few bits and bobs, and we're going to head home and we'll share exactly what we found. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, so that was Torbay Car Boot Sale. Now, as you might see, I'm in a slightly different setup. I thought after the last time, I'm fed up of getting pins and needles sat on the floor, so we're going to do it from the sofa. So I'm surrounded by tat, or quality merchandise, of course, as we all say. So let's go through everything that I picked up at Torbay, and we'll give a rough estimate on what I think it's going to be worth. So here we go. We'll save that one till later. We'll save that one. Okay, Superman lamp. It's just a nightlight lamp thing. It's not got massive value. I just thought it was very cool. It's good to have cool items in your store, especially when it's called Movie Fusion and you do a lot of pop culture stuff. So you've got to keep that kind of theme going. This cost me £2.50. I think it's probably worth about £10, something like that. I also picked up this horse. I think it's Beauty and the Beast. The lady did tell me on camera, I'm not sure if I caught it on camera or not, but I think it's Beauty and the Beast. It was £2. I'm thinking that it's probably going to be worth around 20 quid, that one. There you go, roughly. Let's go over this side. Oh, another plush. I've had this one before and I've sold it. It's an I Love London souvenir plush. It's meant to be one of the Queen's corgis, I think. Yeah, so it's just a souvenir. And what did I pay for this? I think it was £1. Yeah, I think it was £1. And I think £15 on that. So if you see that out and about for £1, worth it. And unusual Disney horses. A couple of bits of clothing. I don't often pick up a lot of clothing at the boot sales. It just doesn't happen that often. So this is a new with tag NYPD official t-shirt. It was £1, but I think a tenner, at least a tenner on that. 10 to 12 £10 to Oh, this is a nice jacket, but the tags have been removed. It's Nike Air, or so I believe. I'm hoping it's not a fake. But from looking at the quality of the stitching, the quality of the branding, Nike Air, and on the back it's got this rubber Nike Air patch. I think it's ladies. Well, the lady who sold it me wore it previously, so wow, it could possibly be unisex. I think she sold it me for £3. It's missing the hood, so that's a bit of a downer. But I still think if I can authenticate it well enough, I think £30 on that, which will be nice. Here's another toy. Let's stick with the toys. Oops-a-daisy. That's gone for a Burton. There we go. Stick that in there. Now, this was £2, and it talks and plays music. It's Disney, but I'm not 100% sure exactly which film it's from. What did I estimate on it? I mean, I was struggling to see the exact same one. Disney plush. So 20 quid I was thinking on it. But again, you know, it's 1998 Mattel Disney. I wonder if I can play it. Is it on or off? It's on now. Listen. Is it Jungle Book, Tarzan? Jungle Book 2, Tarzan 2. Anyway, there you go. I'm thinking 20 quid, but obviously I need to find out exactly where that is from. Now this is a nice pickup. This was 50p, this hat. And what have I put on it? It's clearly vintage. Even the look of it, you can tell it's vintage, but just to back it up, it's got a vintage label and it's stamped on the label 1993. So it's almost 30 years old, that. And apparently one size fits all. I don't think so. But for 50p, it's got to be worth 25 quid. That's one of my favourite pickups of the day. I'm really happy with that one, and I think that will go pretty quick. Let's see what else we got. Now, I always pick up stuff from the American theme parks, especially your Orlando theme parks. We've got a Busch Gardens print pack and a NASA Kennedy Space Center pack. Now, I nearly walked by these, very difficult to spot amongst loads of junk on tables, but they're just little prints, they're little souvenir cards from the parks. 50p each, there's no way, right? There's no need to research stuff like this. 50p, just buy it and just see what it's worth. Don't bother standing there going on your phone for something that's 50p, that's my opinion anyway. And this one's Kennedy Space Center, just prints. They're probably vintage, they're probably, you know, got a decent bit of age on them. I can't find any age. Printed in Japan. They were originally $1.25. Nice little souvenir from the park. I think we've got a big B. We've opened the window already. Anyway, sorry. So, 50p each. And actually, potentially, there could be £15 in these. And I'm not talking both, I'm talking each. Some of them have sold in the past. I've seen those sold. I don't think I could find that one, but potentially £15 each for those. And you just walk on by thinking it were junk. But I always pick up the Disney parks, the Universal parks, any of the tourist attractions, especially if it's got age as well. So don't miss out on stuff like that. Now this thing is called a crate creature. Oh, that thing is getting on my nerves. It's a crate creature, and I paid £4 for it. But in reality, it's a bit of a fail, to be honest. There's profit, but there's not a lot of profit. I've never seen it before, crate creature. I haven't got a clue. It's got a plush toy in there. I don't know what it does. I need to check it out. I think it's only going to be worth £10 or £12 at most. So I paid quite a lot for that, really, considering. Let's see what else we've got. Right, I've got another Tilly lamp thing. And this one slightly different because it's got different colourings of metal. It's got the blue metal, it's got this sort of grey metal, and then it's got the red here. Made in West Germany, post-war. I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about, only because I've sold a couple of these already. But I've not seen one like this. It actually is in pretty good condition. Normally they are very rusty and battered. This was £2. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to sell it for, but I'm thinking about £30 or £40 on that one. Unless, you know, research comes up with something else. I'll do a couple of CD players. I picked up this one. This is a Panasonic portable CD player, and it's got a pair of headphones, but they're just, it says Groove headphones. I don't think these are going to be much good, but I might just keep them together anyway. Just one of these portable CDs. I need to test it out. I paid £3 for this. I'll probably keep it together and do it for 15 quid. More than likely, 15. There's another one here that I bought, and I might have paid too much for this, I'm not sure. But I paid up for it because it still had its original box. It's got all the packaging in there and everything. It's only a Maxim, so, you know, it's not like the best make, but boxed, important. So I paid a £5 for it, and I'm thinking on this one about £20. So still money in it, Now, an unusual thing here, I need to make sure it works, but it's this Tweety Pie metal tin clock, and I think it's meant to be maybe a movie reel case into a clock. It's very rusted, it's got a fair bit of age, but it's only £1. So for £1 I thought I can't leave it for £1, but I need to try and crack that open and make sure that this thing works. But for £1 I thought it was worth a punt. You know what, there's nothing really to lose on it. I'm really not sure of the price, but if I found that it was working, even in the condition it's in, which is not great, I'm thinking £20 on it, you know, £20. Guinness, pretty standard Guinness tankard mug thing. The lady only wanted 20p. I gave her 50p because that's, you know, how generous I am. I gave her 50p for it. I don't think I always give people a bit more when it's like 20p. I round it up. But it's probably worth a tenner. Probably a tenner in that. A little handheld steam cleaner. This is one of those, I don't think it's meant for clothing. It's more for like cleaning ovens and sinks. I'm looking at the thing here. Tiles and grouting toilets, car alloy things. Beldray. It's all sealed up inside, I think. What did I pay on the steamer? £2. I think I'm gonna, I mean, it's got a £20 price label there, but RRP $59.99. But I think I'm probably gonna aim for £20 on that from a £2 outlay. This was a nice little item. I've not been able to find one online to look at prices, but it's a San Antonio Spurs. It's like, what do you call them? Obviously it's a basketball net, but you know when you stick them on the, like on the wall, and then you've got a bin underneath? Or you could just stick it up on your wardrobe and aim the ball in it. I haven't got a ball to go with it, but I thought it were nice, and it's still got its protective film on there. So the condition is pretty good, and it's never been stuck. It's still here in its thing. So what did I pay? 50p for this. It was difficult to price it, but I think I'm probably going to have a punt at around £15 for that. Nice item, that. I like that. I've got a jigsaw puzzle. It's a W.H. Smith. What's it called? A Day at the Zoo. £3 it was, and I bought it. I don't do jigsaws unless it's sealed. I bought it because it's sealed. It's a 1500 piece, and oh, you can see me light reflection there. It's, what did I put on it? £3. Maybe £15 on that back. And the last lot that I've got to share. Oh no, still got this one. was a bunch of VHSs, and there's rhyme and reason behind these purchases. The first thing is, oh sugar, Quantum Leap. What? Quantum Leap. There's no way in this world, if you know me, there's no way that I was going to leave Al and Sam and Ziggy at the boot sale to flounder forever and a day. So even if I have to keep these myself, I will keep them. But if I was to sell these, I bought all the VHSs for £2. If I was to sell these, I think I would go for £10 for the 3, so profit already. And I bought these ones because they are big box X rentals. So there's Swordfish, Behind Enemy Lines, Artificial Intelligence, and The Sixth Sense. I've not looked them up to see what they're worth, but they've all got this big Blockbuster sticker. So they're originally from Blockbusters. The only problem when they do that, I'm not able to see if there's any mould on the tape. So that's a bit of a pain, isn't it? I can't quite tell if it's got any mould on it. But I'm not quite sure of the price on them, the big boxes, so I need to check these out. But essentially these 4 cost me £1. Quantum Leap cost me £1. I can't see that I'm going to lose on it. Even if I did 2 for a tenner, so that's tenner, so basically £5 each, is all money. Now this one I've saved till the end because there's a chap who sometimes has a stall. He's called Mark, and he's a viewer subscriber, so big shout to Mark. And he stopped me on the way round. He'd done a deal with somebody on a load of pop figures, and he gave me this one for free, and he just said, there you go, there's a little present. So thank you very, very much, Mark. That was very kind of you. Appreciate it. A nice little Han Solo, and I'll probably just keep him. I'll put him on my shelf because, you know, for somebody to go and pick that up and give me one, because I think he had multiples. So it's very, very kind. I don't imagine that I'm going to sell it, so I'll just keep it because I do like my figures and stuff. So a big thank you to zipsale.co.uk who are sponsoring this video today. If you're a reseller like me, then it might be worth you looking at Zip Sale. It's a cross-listing platform, so if you list on eBay, it allows you to quickly and easily cross-list your items over to other platforms and other marketplaces, such as Depop, Etsy, Shopify. Also coming soon, you've got Vinted and Facebook Marketplace and others as well in the pipeline. So it might be worth you thinking about it. If it interests you a bit more, check out the link in the description, and thank you again. And that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.